Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to today's Vlogmas. It is day 13. Get ready for the jingle. So the dogs are already out playing. Jason, the heater did not come on last night, unfortunately. So we have called someone. They're going to hopefully come out either tonight or possibly tomorrow. So we'll have one more day without our heater. And he can get it to turn on so we can kind of heat up the upstairs, and then it just goes off in the middle of the night and won't come back on. So I think we'll survive. We have a few other things happening today that I can't really film. So I have a different idea for today's Vlogmas, and then we have something fun we're going to do tonight. So I'm going to hang out with my family, enjoy those activities, and then I'll post those in tomorrow's vlog. But for now, let's go ahead and get started with today's alternate Vlogmas plan. So for today's Vlogmas, I'm going to do something a little bit different. We're going to give my family a break from filming, and also we have some fun stuff to do this evening that I want to be able to hang out and enjoy and then not have to come home and edit until like midnight. And I was checking on my YouTube channel, and August was the last time I uploaded a craft podcast. So for today's Vlogmas, I'm going to do a craft podcast for you. I'm not going to show everything I've done since August because it's a lot, and also it's all on my YouTube channel, but I'm going to show you some of the fun Christmas things that we worked on over this last month or two, and then give you some sneak peeks for what's coming up in 2025. So I thought that would be kind of fun to do, and then we'll also open my advents in this video as well. So grab a cup of something warm to drink, get cozy, and let's go ahead and get started with some of the fun projects we've been working on. So I'm going to start off with a couple things were actually from last year, but in case you missed them, I wanted to make sure that you saw them. So one of the things we made last year were these cute gauze stars. These are so easy. I can't remember how many I layered together, so you'll have to watch that video, but basically just layer together the gauze, draw the star template on it, sew on the template, and then cutting it out with pinking shears, and that is it. You have a bunch of cute little handmade ornaments for your tree. So we made a lot of these last year in a variety of sizes. They're on garland. I have them on my big tree in my living room, and they're just so fast and easy. These are also really good to do with kids. You could even hand stitch around these instead of machine stitch, which I think would be really cute as well, especially if you use like a contrast thread. Speaking of stars, we also did some crochet stars this year. Those were one of my most favorite projects. They're so fast and easy, and you can just sit down, make a whole bunch of them in a variety of colors. And I created a cute garland with mine, and it's just hanging right here in my sewing room. It looks so cute and festive. And since we're talking about stars, I think I did this one a couple years ago, and this is the folded fabric star. And by the way, I've had a few teachers reach out to me, and you can also do these with construction paper as well, so you don't have to do fabric. But this is a cute project to do in your classrooms. A lot of people have said they've had fun with their students doing these, and there's a whole video tutorial on how to do these. They're no sew, but those were so cute, and they're perfect for using up some of your scrap fabric. And then starting this year with our ornament projects, we made these cute spool ornaments. And by the way, if you entered to win the giveaway for these spool ornaments, please go back and check the description box below the video. The winner still has not replied, and I've been so busy I've forgotten to pick a new one. I'll also put your name right here on the screen. It's your lucky day. You have a second chance. If this is your name, please make sure to email me and I'll get your fabric spools kit sent out. But these were really cute, and these are really good to do with kids as well. The next video, and this one just went up, was the orange garland. And I know it's not difficult at all, but we did a cute orange garland tutorial using my dehydrator, and it makes your house smell so yummy, and plus it gives it that kind of homemade touch. And you can hang the little oranges anywhere you want in your house, and it's just so cute. And it also, like I said, brings in a beautiful scent and a little bit of homemade and classic look to your Christmas decor. So this was a lot of fun. You can also do apple slices, and I think mixing the two together would be really cool as well. So this is a really easy project, and it's super inexpensive way to decorate your home this season. The next things we made this year are these cute crochet bauble ornaments. These are a lot of fun, and you can use up your scraps for these. They don't take much at all. I want to say each color is about maybe 1 gram of yarn. It's not much at all. And so I really used up a lot of leftovers that I had from making my socks a couple years ago, and they were just fun, easy. You can make them in any color. And I think these are called the crochet sunburst ornaments. if you want to look up the free tutorial here on YouTube. And by the way, I have a tutorial for everything that I'm mentioning today, so I'm not going to keep saying that over and over again, but I will link all of these videos below this one, and you can also just search YouTube for my name and then whatever item I'm showing you. Since we're on our crochet kick, let's talk about these cute little stockings we made this year. This was so much fun. You can make them in any color you want. We had 3 different styles, and the first one just has the full stocking color. The second one has the accent heel and toe, and then the third one had the stripe, and I've made a bunch of all of them. I actually want to go back through and make some in this yarn I'm getting ready to show you, because the yarn is so much fun to work with, and it has a little bit of a rustic vintage vibe to it, and so I think that would be really cute to make a garland with. But anyways, these little stockings were one of my favorite projects we made this year. We also did these cute little beanies, and I had 2 different styles for those as well. This one is the ribbed looking beanie, and then this one was the one with the accent cuff on it. I used my leftover coastal cotton yarn that I had used on one of my stockings a couple years ago, and I just think it turned out super cozy and fun. And like I said, all these little projects are great for using up all those little scrap pieces that you have left. You could even just go until you run out and put another color. I mean, these would be so easy to just make unique and use up all your little leftover bits and bobs of yarn. And then the last one, well, I said the stockings were my favorite, but the mittens became my favorite very quickly. So in the video, I did one solid color mitten, and then I was looking through Instagram, and one of my followers had made some of them using the Sheep G's yarn, the stone-washed yarn, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. So I ordered some, and then I made another set of little mittens, and I did tie these 2 together, and I did them in stripes, and oh my gosh, aren't these just the most adorable things you've ever seen? They're so cute. They're so cute, and they've got a little bit of a halo to them. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but they have a little halo, and then it is like a stone-washed yarn, so it's just got a little bit of a marled look, but not really. They're just super fuzzy and cozy, and I'll show you a hat I'm working on actually here in just a minute with this yarn, because these little mittens were so cozy. I thought, man, I really need to make a full-size pair of mittens and a hat with that. So that's what I'm working on with this yarn now, and I'll show that here in just a second, but I just wanted to show these little mittens because these are so cute. And the only difference I did with the striped version versus the one I did here on Instagram is I did an extra row right here, this green row, because the way it goes, your thumb is starting on this green row, and I wanted my thumb to be in the white color. So I did an extra row of green, and then I did the thumb row, and then a green, and then the row of cuff. So all I did was just add this extra row in here so that I could keep my stripes going and still have my thumb. I also made a little blue pair for Olivia. Now I just want to go and make a cute little pair of mittens for everyone. Maybe like to put, I think it'd be cute to put it on their little gift bag. We'll see if I get to that. Vlogmas is keeping me really busy, and I don't have a whole lot of time, but in the evenings, if I can, I try and take a little bit of time to work on something cute like this. This year we also made the Nutcracker stitchy ornaments, and these turned out so cute. I have them all over this tree behind me here, along with my ornaments from previous years. If you haven't seen all of my ornaments, just go to my store.confessionsalhomeschooler.com, type in the word ornaments, and all of the ones that we've done over the past several years will pull up. These might actually be some of my favorite just because I love the theme. They were all really, really cute. And then I also like how I finished these too. I think they just look really cute. They kind of remind me of macaroons, but they look really cute hanging on the trees. These were a lot of fun. And these are beginner friendly if you're new to cross stitch as well. They're really small and easy. We did sell kits for these. They're sold out now, but I did have Fat Quarter Shop collaborate with me, and they ordered in some of this extra pink iridescent fabric. So if you didn't get that, they might still have some in stock, and then the floss is just all regular DMC floss you can get anywhere. And I did do a little finishing video on how I finished these here on YouTube, so you can check that out as well. But I thought this year's ornaments were really, really cute. All right, moving on to our pillow of the month. The December pillow of the month was probably my favorite out of all of them. It's just this cute little pillow that says, Noel. And this is the stitchy version. Obviously, I used my fabric from my Believe collection that we released for our Christmas Spools quilt, which I'll show you here in just a minute. And this one I actually quilted. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up there, but I just put my batting on the backing, quilted that. I ran a top stitch around the front because obviously I didn't want to quilt over our stitching. And then I just sewed it together with this little hanger, and this hangs on my doorknob into my sewing room for this season. And then here is a pillow version of that. So for years I've wanted to get a little bench for our entryway. We just had sort of a table from IKEA there for a long time. And this year I found a cute bench at Hobby Lobby. It's a little bit smaller than I thought it was when I got there in person and then got it home. It just looks a little bit smaller in that space, but it's still fun. And I put a little blanket on it, and I put my pillow from this year on it, and then people can just sit there and take their shoes on and off. But I thought it just made it a little bit of a cozy entry for our home. And this pillow is so cute. I love it so much. And then on the back side, I used the text print that came with that fabric line, and it's just the envelope backing like we've done on all of them. And then I did gingham binding because, of course, gingham binding is probably my all-time favorite. I've been having a lot of fun using low volume fabrics for my background fabric instead of just plain white. I do still love plain white, but I'm really enjoying having just a little bit of extra texture and coziness to my quilt projects. So here is the December pillow. I loved how it turned out so much. The other big finish I had at the end of this year was, of course, our Christmas spools quilt. So this one was so much fun to make. It's every time I look at it, it's just so cute. I love the fabric. Obviously, the fabric in this was from my Believe line that we launched with this quilt pattern. I know it sold out really quick, so I do apologize. Our family is a small family business, and we just can't handle like mass quantity. So when we release stuff, it's just always going to be in smaller batches, unfortunately. But hopefully, those of you that were able to get one are enjoying it. And if you made this quilt, make sure to share pictures with me because I would love to see how it turned out for you guys. But this one is so fun. It has 12 different spool blocks on it. Each spool has a different motif in it. And I made it so that it's sort of coordinated with the Nutcracker stitchy ornaments as well this year. But this one is so much fun. It's so cozy. It's been sitting on a ladder because I like to be able to see it, but it would be the perfect cozy holiday quilt to cuddle up under and watch a movie. So love it so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one as well. And speaking of the Christmas spools quilt, I always keep back a couple of kits just in case there's issues with shipping or anything. We want to make sure we have some extras on hand. And so I am going to be doing a giveaway on today's video. I'm going to be giving away one full kit. This is the cream backing kit. It also has all of the fabric for the front of the quilt, the pattern. It also includes the floss that you need. There's just a teeny tiny bit of embroidery in there, but I wanted to include the floss as well. So stay tuned to the end of this video to find out how to win that Christmas spools giveaway. And make sure when you enter to win the giveaways on my channel, you either check your comments to see if I've replied, or I will also list the winner below the video in the description. I know there's a lot of spammers out there right now, and so they're replying saying people have won, but the one thing they can't do is put your name in the description of the video. So if you just click the little show more button on the bottom of the video, it'll say winner, and then it'll have the person's name or whatever name you commented under on that. So make sure you check. If you're not sure, please email me directly at erica@confessionsofahomeschooler.com. That way we can verify if you've actually won, but please don't give your information out to anybody else. I guess these guys don't have anything better to do with their time than harass people during the holiday season. So I did have one new purchase, and I thought this was really cute. This is a cute little stitch kit. This comes from Fat Quarter Shop, and I think it was about $15-ish, but it's just the cutest little, almost like train case kit, and it's perfect for stitching. So it's got a little elastic right here. It's got a little elastic pocket. This is a little flap up for your needles, and then when you open that lid up, there's another piece in there for attaching, I guess, more needles, and then it's just got these two little compartments in the bottom. So I think I would use maybe this side for needles, and then as it's sitting on your table, you can wind up your floss and just keep your floss stuck to this felt. So I thought that was just such a little notion to have. So you've probably seen this if you're watching Vlogmas, but I am working on a new crochet pattern. I'm hoping to release this at the beginning of the year. I haven't had as much time to work on it as I have wanted because Vlogmas is just so much work, and it takes a lot of time to film and edit all those videos. So this is as far as I've got, which is probably what you've seen. This is going to be a really cozy, soft blanket, and it has this cute ribbed texture up here, and then it's got a ribbed texture down the side, and then it has this cozy, squishy texture on the inside. And it's really easy to pick up and just do like a row here or there. And you can even stop in the middle of the row, and it's not a big deal. The yarn I'm using for it is this Big Twist yarn, and it's just this cozy blanket yarn. I purchased 7 balls of this for now, so we'll see how far I get with that. This is in the colorway Earl Grey, but they had several different colors to choose from. This yarn is so soft and cozy, and it's nice and chunky, so the blanket goes along really, really quickly. So you can look for that coming sometime in early next year. So this yarn is the yarn that I used to make my little green and white striped mittens with. You can see that here. It's the Sheepji's Stone Washed yarn. I also grabbed several other colors in this line because they were just so cute. And they all have this stone washed look to them. They're really soft and squishy yarns, and they're just so much fun to work with. And they have a ton of other colors as well. That's just what I got. I got mine from Jimmy Bean's Wool. And right now I'm working on a new pattern, and this is going to be a crochet hat pattern. And I wanted something super chunky and squishy for the cooler months. So I did this nice long rib cuff and then it's gonna get flipped up, obviously like that. And then I'm using those colors to do little pops of color along the hat. So the main hat color is this cream color, and then I'm going to start incorporating in these little dot bits. And I think that's going to be really cute. It's going to be soft and cozy. I am holding this yarn double, just so that you know. And so if you want, you could make this out of another weight yarn, and so that you don't have to hold it double. I just wanted it to be like extra squishy and warm. And so far the fabric that it's creating, I love. It really is exactly what I was after. It's nice and thick. So if it was really windy outside, I think this hat will stand up really well to all of that. But with all of these colors, they're so fun. I really do want to go back and make a few more of those little mittens for a few people for Christmas ornaments. So I may be working on that in a few evenings if I have some time. The colors that I purchased are turquoise. I've got yellow jasper, amazonite, Canada Jane was the green, and rose quartz is the pink. And then I can't find my tag for the white, so I'm gonna have to go back and look at my order. I think it was either just called natural or possibly vanilla, something like that. But anyway, so you can go look on Jimmy Bean's Wool website. They have a ton of different color options for that yarn, and it's just so, I like the vibe of it. It's just so kind of classic and soft, and it has that little halo. So it's been so much fun to work with. The one that you've seen me working on through Vlogmas is in this cute bag. This is my Sherpa tote. Again, a free tutorial here on YouTube. And I think I showed, but the inside is my fabric from my Bloom line this year. So that's a lot of fun. And I haven't worked on this in so long. This is the Venture Shawl by, I think her name is Melissa Fisher. I'll put it on the screen. And I just thought, you know what, I needed something to work on for Knit Day. And I just grabbed a bag, and I'm really glad I did because I forgot how much progress I'd made on this shawl. And it's so fun. You can use any colors that you have. It's good for scraps, and I'm not following any sort of pattern as far as my color placement goes. I'm honestly just adding the next color as I find them. So it's turning out really good. The yarns that I used for this are the Downton Abbey collection from Sorella yarn, and they don't have it anymore. They released it a little while ago. It's really fun. These aren't my typical colors, but I do really like it. I think this would be really cute with like a t-shirt and jeans or something. So anyways, this is really fun. It's easy to grab and work on, pretty mindless. I do have to keep my pattern out, I will say that. I just need to make sure I'm on the right row because as you can see, every now and then you have a row of the lace holes in there, so I just need to pay attention to which row I'm on. But this one's really fast and easy to grab, and this bag is perfect for this season. Here's the original Sherpa tote that I did here on YouTube, and super cute fabric inside. I think this was a line called Sophie by Brenda Riddle. Kind of hard to see in here, but there you go. In this bag, I have the Boho Blush Shawl by Andrea Mowry. So this one is really fun. What I didn't know is it includes a little bit of brioche, but it's really easy. And she has video tutorials also on YouTube that show you how to do different steps. And I think for this one, I don't know if she has a video tutorial for this shawl, but I did look it up on YouTube. So I just looked up the term. It was like BRK something. I don't know. Sorry, I'm new to brioche, so don't come after me. But I just looked up whatever the term was in the pattern and found a video that showed me how to do it, and I was off to the races. So it's really easy, beginner-friendly brioche. So don't be afraid if you like that shawl. I'm using my yarn from Sprinkled Fibers. I thought it would be perfect for this, and look how cute. There is a little lace section in there, and then that kind of what looks like ribbing is the brioche section. And so I'm not very far along, but this is really fun and easy to work on. And so I'm really enjoying this. The other thing that makes me happy about this project is I'm using my pink Leica or Likey, however you want to say it, Leica, Leica, I don't know how you say it, needles. I love them. And then I've got these adorable pink llama stitch stoppers, or they just go on the tips of your knitting needles. They're so cute, and they're just a really light pink color, so lots of fun. So this whole project is pink. I should probably swap it out bags so that I also have the pink bag to go with it. Would that be too much? But anyways, it's really cute. This is easy to work on in the evenings. Again, I'm always after sort of easy, relaxing projects in the evenings, because my daytimes are kind of hectic and crazy. So it's just nice to be able to sit down and relax with a fun project. So the next thing I want to share is a sneak peek. This is going to be releasing in January. This is the So Quilty quilt, and I showed the blocks in the last podcast back in August, and I'm going to just be putting up a little video each month, I think, here on YouTube, going through the blocks and any tips I have for each block. But I wanted to show you the quilt, and I actually am going, because I'm going to be doing new fabric for this, I'm going to take off the border that I put on here. This was from my Bloom collection, and that's what I made my whole quilt out of. So my quilt's going to be Bloom. The kit that I'm going to be putting together is going to be out of a sewing themed fabric line, which is really, really cute. I think you guys are going to love it. It's going to be the same colors, so you'll be able to get the same look from yours. Mine's just going to be a little different, and I kind of wish that I would have waited, but I really wanted to get this quilt made. There's a lot of pieces, and I couldn't wait for the fabric to get here, so I used my Bloom that I had left over from that release. But this border is going to get taken off, and I'm going to use one of the borders from the new line just because it's so cute. I was like, okay, I have to at least have that on my quilt. But each block on this quilt is sewing themed. So that one's going to be a lot of fun. We will be releasing the kits in January, so stay tuned for that. Like my other lines, they will be limited quantity, so if you are interested, sign up for my newsletter. I do announce everything here on social media, but by that time, sometimes it's a little bit too late. But if you're on our newsletter subscriber list, you'll get a pre-notification for that, so you'll know it's coming, and you can like set a reminder or whatever so that you can log on as soon as they go live and hopefully get a kit if you want to participate in this year's sew along. So that one will not be a free sew along here on YouTube. That is going to be a paid pattern, but I will have a 2025 sew with me here on YouTube as well, and those will be free sewing tutorials. That one is really, really cute. It's probably my favorite one I've done so far, and I just can't wait to get started with that one. I think you guys are really gonna like it. So that's all coming in January as well. And that one I'm not releasing fabric for. That one I really encourage you guys to dig into your scrap bin. It's the perfect way to make scrappy quilts, use up some of your stash, and hopefully learn something in the process. So stay tuned for all that coming in January. And like I said, make sure to sign up for my newsletter so you get pre-notification for those releases. Also, make sure you're following me on Instagram and Facebook if you aren't. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, we're really close to hitting 500,000 subscribers, which is super exciting for us. We're so thankful for all of you that are here and watching the videos. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. That really helps me out. You can also hit the notification bell so you get notified when anything uploads, and then you don't miss out on those releases as well. All right, and then the last thing we're going to do today is open our Advent. So this is my sprinkled fiber Advent. I'm really loving these colors. They're so pretty, and they're pastel-y. This one's a cute gingerbread brown color, but this is the day before. So it's all fading into each other. So I think this is going to be really cute. And I've seen some of the shawls people are already working on. This Advent came with a free shawl pattern, and I've seen people posting their progress, and it's really cool to see all the yarn fading. I haven't decided if I want to do it yet. I don't like mystery knit along because I like to know what I'm in for, and if I don't like the project, I don't want to waste a bunch of time doing it and then not like it at the end. So I'm waiting to see what it looks like, so I may or may not use that pattern, but it does look really pretty, and I really love all the yarn I've gotten so far. And I actually used some of her yarn in this one too. Sprinkled Fibers is one of my favorite yarn dyers. She has really light, fun colors. All right, the next one I have is my Missouri Star. And I think it's so cute how they had personalized paper with the little chucks and scissors and pins and stuff on there. That's so cute. And I've really been enjoying this Advent so far. I haven't talked through it. I usually put it on the end of Vlogmases, but some of the products in it have been really cool. And it's not all quilting products, by the way, if you were thinking that. There's a couple other Advents out there that are just quilting and sewing. This one is more like Jenny's favorite things, so you can get a variety. You never know what's coming. this, today's, these are so cute. So they're mat scrubbers for your self-healing mats, and one is the Chuck. And if you don't know who Chuck is, it's their little bird that quacks at the end of their logo. So if you look at any of their videos, they have the Missouri star that pops up, and then the little Chuck pops up and he like quacks. So that's what it is. It's kind of like their logo. And then here's a star one. So these are little mat scrubbers that you can use to clean off your self-healing mats, which I think are really cute. We've got measuring cups. I have heard the measuring cups aren't accurate. I wasn't planning on baking with them anyways. I was going to use them to hold little things here in my sewing room. But if you did get those, there's a whole thread on Facebook, and apparently the measuring cups are about 1/4 of an inch off, which is kind of funny. So I think that's it for all of my projects that I've been working on this year. I hope you all have had a lot of fun stitching along or crocheting along with me and making really cute Christmas ornaments for your holiday decor as well. I hope you enjoyed the Christmas spools quilt, and I am looking forward to all the fun things that we have for 2025, which is just in a few weeks. I can't believe it's already the 13th.
So a couple Vlogmases ago, we made gingerbread cookies, and it's been a couple days, and we've slowly lost a couple cookies, but I'm gonna make some icing really quick. I have my trusty KitchenAid on my right here, and we're gonna decorate a couple cookies. So, okay, so I have my little recipe here. It's obviously very professional. I have powdered sugar, this. And no, I will not be pronouncing that. I'm trying a new camera angle, but you can't see anything. But you're currently rigged in between my cabinet handles, so... Mom! Okay, we're halving it. We're gonna do some math really quick, so... Okay, that's 1 tablespoon, don't let me forget. But I think, I just heard a bark, and I think Bodhi is at our back door. Alright. Okay. Okay. For all you people, hi baby, in the comments that are calling me gross, I'm gonna wash my hands just for you. Not that I wouldn't normally wash my hands. We're back. Okay, I did 1 teaspoon.
I'm glad you're having it too.
Okay, so I just filled my little cup with some warm water, and then I'm gonna do 2.5 teaspoons. 1, 2. Okay, I should probably use a whisk attachment, but I don't want to clean this. I guess we'll just do the whisk. Excuse me, kind sir. Beautiful. Picasso. Ready? That's kind of impressive. Anyways. Oh! It's a bag. Tiny skis. Brother.
Do.
Insert awkward elevator music.
It's 1 of 6. You be here all night?
I have so many things I need to do.
She's saving I don't want to ruin my nails. So if you've stuck with me this long, in today's video, I do have a giveaway for you guys. So I have a Believe full fabric kit for the Christmas Spools quilt to give away to one of you. So I'm going to be picking one winner from today's comments on this vlog, and I will send out that fabric kit for you. So in order to enter to win, here are the criteria. Number 1, you must be a subscriber of my channel, please. I like to do giveaways, obviously as a way to say thank you for subscribing and following along. Number 2, leave me a comment below letting me know what you guys are up to this holiday season, and if you're enjoying the Vlogmas videos, I'd love to hear what your family is doing as well. And then number 3, I do apologize, but I do have to keep the giveaways to US only, please. I will be picking one winner, and we'll either announce it in our next tea time. I'm going to give you guys maybe, let's say, about 3 or 4 days to enter to win. I'll put the details in the description box below the video. I'll pick a winner from the comments, and then we'll get that prize shipped out. And if you do get a reply from me saying that you won, please email me directly at erica@confessionsofahomeschooler.com to verify that you won. Please don't give your information out to anyone else. I will also put your name in the description box below this video like I mentioned earlier in today's video. That's going to be it for today's Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed it. We will be back tomorrow with more Vlogmas family fun. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one.
Mom? Mom?
Take 3.
Hold on. Don't use this clip.
Besides, like,
What's the difference between setting and handing?
you know.
Why'd you choose the prettiest one?
How are you guys?
You know how I hand place every single sprinkle on that. Wait, no, stop.
This one is a cute gingerbread brown color that I just dropped.